Betta Edo, I think, should just resign. But then we don't hear that happen, frequently. Of course, in fact, I don't think it happens in Nigeria or even in Africa. If it were to be in the Western world, just hearing that there are, issues bordering around fraud and, what have you, inconsistency financially, I mean, you find them already resigning and all of that. But that has not been the case in Nigeria. Well, this is Serious Matters here at Onim TV. Betta Edo seems to be the most, the trending, name, everywhere across Nigeria today. However, the human rights lawyer Femi Falana says the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Betta Edo, should resign for betraying the confidence reposed in her. This is Serious Matters once again. Please do share videos or drop your comment, make them simple and civil. For quite some time now, they have been in the news. The humongous fund of about 584 million naira, 0.5 million naira thereabout, that was transferred into a private account from the, Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, the ministry where Betta Edo is the minister, a minister under the Tinubu administration. Well, there have been several insinuations as to, why such things happen or are happening under the present administration. Why so much money will be transferred into a private account? Well, Femi Falana, the senior advocate of Nigeria, in a statement on Sunday, urged the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, to speed up investigation or ongoing investigation that has been ordered by the president, of the investigation that has been ordered by the president on the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and charged all indicted persons to court. Well, the senior lawyer described as an extremely embarrassing drama the circumstances surrounding Edu's alleged involvement in the approval of 85.1 thereabout million naira to be disbursed into a personal account, we said they do business self, and then people want to make payments. Once it is business, it is business. Then it shouldn't be taken into private accounts and all of that. This is too much of some money, and then you now find them coming out to prove what they should naturally have come out to say, we are sorry this happened and this was the way it happened. We are sorry, we are going to make amendments and all of that. However, Maiden explained that although her office received a request from the Humanitarian Ministry to make certain payments, her office did not act on it. This is coming from the Accountant General of the Federation, Oluwatoyin Maiden, to transfer, who received that request for payments, into the account of one Oniyelu Bridget as grants for vulnerable groups in 4 states. Well, the minister subsequently said that there were plans to tarnish her image, adding that she won't embezzle government fund. Really? Well, I think I would have started by saying, like I heard on one of our radio stations there in the Southwest, saying the man who was analyzing the whole scenario said, what a man can do, I think women can do better now. That is now the order of the day. However, Falana has said that the minister should stop insulting Nigerians, adding that she failed to deny that she gave approval for the funds to be paid to a private account instead of direct transfer to the beneficiaries account from the ministry. Why do you need, since it is not physical cash, why do they need to put the money in somebody's account? Why do you need to transfer it to somebody's account? That person will now, why not transfer directly? So that there will be evidences. So that the evidences will be clear. Oh, I received so amount from so. It will be clear. Other than receiving it from a private person. Now, when you send 500,000 to somebody, through somebody, the person will deduct 400,000 from it and say, okay, charges and all of that. All this should stop. Falana went on to say that it is interesting to note that the minister has not denied that she gave approval for the payment of the over ₹500 million to a private account in contravention of the extant public service rules, as well as the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Offences Act and the Penal Code applicable in the Federal Capital Territory. Instead of apologizing to the federal government and people of Nigeria and calling it quits for betraying the confidence reposed in her, the minister has arrogantly said that the ₹585.18 million fraud allegation is a mere fabrication by her detractors and an alleged attempt by mischief makers to undermine her ministry's efforts in fighting corruption and uplifting the needy. Now, how has the humanitarian ministry have anything to do with fighting corruption? You know, I mean, these are just, it seems like the Nigerian thing. And we always fail to realize that people are watching us. We always fail to realize that we are being watched from the outside world. And so it now looks to us like we now have a set of people in office who have no shame at all. Who have no shame, that regardless of what people are saying there, we don't care. And as much as we are, you know, we are just there and we are good to go. Edu should resign. But then, you know, we're only saying that as a concern. I mean, when you now look at things that have happened in the past and all of that, the question to be asked now is, how far is this investigation going to go? Because reports have it that people who have been in that office before her, at least two persons who have been in that office before her, who were actually women, and one would have expected that they will perform much better, have been in the same shoes. They've actually had their hands soiled, just like this one. So she's not the first that will do such a thing. She's not going to be, it's not new. And so she just needs to put off some arrogance and, you know, pride to, you know, to cover the whole matter until the whole matter dies down. Well, it is serious matters here at ONIF TV. Please do share videos, drop your comment, make them simple and civil. Well, he said there can be no legal justification for the criminal diversion of the said sum of ₹585.18 million for disbursement to vulnerable people in Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Lagos, and Ogun State, since the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs has collected the individual's bank account of all the vulnerable people. That is the way things are just being done in Nigeria. And that's the same way somebody will put all the pension that is supposed to go to some people, put it in his own bank account. People are just so heartless. We just have people, unfortunately, in the, you know, have the wrong people in the wrong offices. The wrong people in the right offices, so to speak. Handling the affairs of men. People who, you know, vulnerable people. How can, look at Mina. You know, putting the pension of people and the people who are dying, and it doesn't make sense to them, and they begin to use the money to fly abroad to do things and all of that. While paying this money into Bridget's account, was that a way to say, you know, to compensate her, or, you know, did she do some job for you that you are compensating her by sending her, using her accounts to pay money, you know, to vulnerable people? Feel free to drop your comment, make them simple and civil. Let us know what your opinions are, you know. You know, there have been several you know, comments, you know, but then let's leave the comments, these comments alone. I want you to drop a comment, make your comment simple and civil. Your opinions matter to us a lot, you know, but then we'll not continue, not stop wondering why things have to continue like this, you know, in Nigeria. You know, think the president, you know, at this time has to do something about it. Betta, Edu, I think, has to leave that office. She should resign, you know. I mean, Falana has said it all, you know, considering that, you know, we expect a lot of things from women, you know, think that, oh, the men, they don't have, they can be so stubborn, we can be so erratic, men not stubborn, you know, take rash decisions and all of that. But when we talk about women, we think we should have soft-minded people who should have feelings. I mean, these are feeling humans and all of that. But then it's unfortunate what we are hearing. But then we will follow through and see what happens at the end of this whole investigation. But unfortunately, Like that person said on radio this morning, we have had investigations like that. We have had reports like that. What has been done to such reports? You will be surprised. She will finish this term, this tenure, and she will continue again in another tenure. You know, where and you know, don't be surprised that she will get chieftaincy titles in some parts of the country. This is Serious Matters here at Onif TV. Drop your comments, make them simple and simple. Let us know what your opinions are. God bless you. Bye bye.